The weather app says 85 and completely clear. The summer sun is beating down across the street. People are laughing on the patio right near, walking their dogs along the sizzling concrete. I wear a jacket though the air is thick and warm, trying to hide the physical way I start to shake, because inside my chest there is a sudden storm, a localized disaster that I cannot break. The blue sky outside is mocking my despair. I breathe in deeply, but there's no relief in there. The forecast says it's beautiful, a perfect day, but all my inner weather turned to heavy gray. And I've got internal storm clouds rolling through my mind, thunder rumbling for the love we left behind, a hidden lightning strike right down into the bone, raining all alone where the sun has never shone. Nobody sees the downpour flooding out my eyes, safely tucked away behind my casual disguise, just a private hurricane that nobody can see. Internal storm clouds breaking down the rest of me. I take a seat inside the quiet corner booth and watch the condensation drip along the glass, swallowing the bitter and cold brew truth that storms like this don't ever beautifully pass. You used to be my shelter from the heavy wind, the steady roof that kept the cold air out. But now I'm standing right where our borders end, drowning inside a flash flood of my own doubt. The blue sky outside is mocking my despair. I breathe in deeply, but there's no relief in there. The forecast says it's beautiful, a perfect day, but all my inner weather turned to heavy gray. And I've got internal storm clouds rolling through my mind, thunder rumbling for the love we left behind, a hidden lightning strike right down into the bone, raining all alone where the sun has never shone. Nobody sees the downpour flooding out my eyes, safely tucked away behind my casual disguise, just a private hurricane that nobody can see. Internal storm clouds breaking down the rest of me. The barometric pressure drops inside my chest, a heavy crushing weight that will not let me rest. Is it raining where you are, or is it clear? Did you leave the bad weather with me right here? I'm trapped beneath the surface of a permanent gray, while you were miles ahead, walking in the light of day. Internal storm clouds breaking down the rest of me. The wind picks up, the shadows grow. I tell my heavy heart it's time to let you go. A distant crash inside my head. Internal storm clouds in a lonely bed. Hold a plastic cylinder up to the light and turn the dial slowly in the quiet room. The tiny pieces shift against the heavy night, creating patterns out of our romantic doom. A flash of crimson from the summer that we shared, wrecking figures to a sharp and jagged blue. I remember every single way you cared before the mirror cracked and broke our world in two. A slight twist of the wrist changes the entire scene, altering the shape of everything we could have been. I'm looking back at us through fractured colored glass, watching all our brightest moments beautifully pass. And it's a kaleidoscope of regret inside my head, shifting every single word you ever said. 1,000 variations of a tragic fall, replaying all the pictures on the bedroom wall. The colors change, but the heartbreak stays the same. A beautiful geometric puzzle of your name. I twist the lens again, but I can't find the light. Just a kaleidoscope of regret to end the night. The emerald shards remind me of your perfect eyes when we were sitting underneath the willow tree. But then they tumbled down into a dark surprise, a colder pattern that completely freezes me. It's funny how a single movement of the hand can take a memory and smash it into dust. An intricate arrangement that we carefully planned, reduced to fragments of a lost and broken trust. A slight twist of the wrist changes the entire scene, altering the shape of everything we could have been. I'm looking back at us through fractured colored glass, watching all our brightest moments beautifully pass. And it's a kaleidoscope of regret inside my head, shifting every single word you ever said. 1,000 variations of a tragic fall, replaying all the pictures on the bedroom wall. The colors change, but the heartbreak stays the same. A beautiful geometric puzzle of your name. I twist the lens again, but I can't find the light. Just a kaleidoscope of regret to end the night. If I could break the tube and let the pieces fall, would I see the simple truth behind it all? Or am I destined to just sit here in the dark, rearranging fragments of a dead, forgotten spark? The mirrors multiply the damage that you made, a symmetrical disaster that will never fade. 'Cause it's a kaleidoscope of regret inside my head, shifting every single word you ever said. 1,000 variations of a tragic fall, replaying all the pictures on the bedroom wall. The colors change, but the heartbreak stays the same. A beautiful geometric puzzle of your name. I twist the lens again, but I can't find the light. Just a kaleidoscope of regret to end the night. The patterns stop, the mirrors freeze. I lay it down and fall right to my knees. A single shake of colored glass, a kaleidoscope of regret. watching our love pass. Water is rising, it's up to my knees, but I'm staying perfectly still if you please. I watched your taillights dissolve in the dark, leaving me stranded out here in the park. You always said I was heavy to hold, like an old anchor that's covered in mold. Now I am learning to let go of air, finding comfort in just staying there. And I'm mastering the art of sinking down deep, where the promises that we couldn't keep go to settle like stones on the floor of the sea, right next to the pieces of you and of me. No fighting the current, no grasping for air, just letting the weight take me all the way there. Yeah, I'm letting go, letting everything go to the beautiful, quiet below. The surface gets smaller, a faint little light, as I drift away further into the night. The pressure is heavy, it presses my chest, but honestly, darling, it feels like a rest. From trying to fix what was broken inside, from drowning in tears that I tried hard to hide. It's easier falling than trying to swim when the hope of us making it back is so slim. 'Cause I'm mastering the art of sinking down deep, where the promises that we couldn't keep go to settle like stones on the floor of the sea, right next to the pieces of you and of me. No fighting the current, no grasping for air, just letting the weight take me all the way there. Yeah, I'm letting go, letting everything go to the beautiful, quiet below. They say love lifts you up, makes you float on a cloud, but our kind of love was a storm-heavy shroud. So I won't reach my hand out, I won't make a sound. There's a strange kind of peace when you finally drown. Gasping for air, the cold and the dark are the only things there. Yeah, I'm letting go, letting everything go to the beautiful, quiet below. Just sinking, no breath left to take, no hearts left to break. Down, down, into the beautiful, quiet below. I spent a year trying to swim against a raging sea, fighting every undertow that pulled you far wore myself down to the bone, kicking at the deep, trying to hold on to secrets that you wanted to keep. But my lungs are full of water and my arms are giving out. I'm tired of the choking on this suffocating doubt. You drifted to a horizon I can no longer reach, while I've been drowning just a mile from the safety of the beach. I thought that loving you meant fighting till the very end, breaking every bone inside my body just to bend. But there's no victory in holding on to what is already dead, and watching the blue water slowly turn a heavy red. So I'm letting the current take you tonight. I'm unclenching my fists, I'm giving up the fight. I'm rolling on my back, looking at the empty sky, and watching you wash out without another desperate why. It's a terrifying mercy just to let the waters flow and accept the bitter truth that I have to let you go. The ocean is vast and the tide is pulling through, and I'm finally letting the current take you. Your memory is a heavy anchor tied around my waist, sinking me to places that I never should have faced. The deeper that I go, the colder the pressure grows, living in the dark where the freezing water flows. So I'm cutting the rope, I'm releasing the weight, stepping out of the shadow of a self-inflicted fate. I watch you slip away into the dark rolling tide, carrying the wreckage of the love we hid inside. Maybe you'll find a peaceful shore on the other side of the world, where your sails can be safely and beautifully unfurled. And maybe I will learn how to float without your gravity and heal the broken pieces of the ghost you left in me. It's a tragic kind of freedom, a devastating grace, to let the open water completely wash away your face. The current take you, drifting away, disappearing from view. The distance is growing between me and you. The water is quiet now, the shoreline is near. The storm in my chest is starting to clear, letting the current take you, and letting myself breathe again. I turn off the lamp by the side of the bed, trying to block out the things that you said. But the darkness is tricky, it plays with the mind, recreating the pieces we left far behind. I stare at the corner where the closet door meets, and the shape of the fabric begins to repeat. The night weaves a pattern, a terrible art that brings out the baseline of my broken heart. I close both my eyelids to shut out the view, but the dark is a canvas painted with you. There's no place to hide when the sun goes down and the twilight takes over this lonely old town. Oh, the shadows have your eyes tonight, staring right through me, keeping me tight. They hold the same sorrow, that beautiful gray, from the devastating moment you walked far away. I look at the curtains, I look at the wall, and the memory of you starts to swallow it all. I'm haunted by phantoms that won't let me rise. Yeah, even the shadows have your eyes. The moonlight is cutting a line through the blinds, like a sharp silver knife through my favorite designs. It illuminates dust motes that float in the air, right where you used to brush out your hair. Every dark little corner is whispering your name, playing a cruel, sophisticated game. I reach out my hand just to touch the silhouette, but it's just an illusion of a love I can't forget. Are you sleeping peacefully miles away while I'm forced to live in this endless decay? Did you leave your reflection behind in the dark to make sure I'd never escape from the mark? It's a beautiful torture, an elegant crime, to be watched by a ghost at the midnight time. Shadows have your eyes. They're watching me weep, they're watching me fade, deep in the prison that your absence made. A lingering gaze in the corner of the room, a permanent fixtures of my personal doom. The shadows have your eyes, and I can't look away. I see your keys sitting right by the kitchen sink, and hear your laugh echoing down the hallway floor. I pour 2 cups of coffee before I even think, then turn around to face a locked-in empty door. The clock keeps ticking, but the dates are bleeding past. I swear I felt your hand resting on my right arm. My mind is desperate to make the fiction last, to keep my freezing spirit safe and warm. They say acceptance is the path to find the light, but I'd rather lose myself inside the find our old text threads frozen in the screen. I close my eyes and swear I'm in our favorite frame, right back in the July sun where we should have been. But then the cold air hits my face and breaks the spell. The static on the radio is loud and clear, a sudden harsh reminder of our final knell, and the crushing truth that you're no longer here. They say acceptance is the path to find the light, but I'd rather lose myself inside the night, where the memories are solid as a stone, and I can pretend I'm not completely alone. Caught in the bloodlines of reality, losing my grip on what you used to be. A beautiful dream, fighting a waking nightmare, reaching out wide for a ghost who isn't there. Is this a memory or just a trick of the mind, sifting through the wreckage that we left behind? I can't tell the difference between the gold and the gray, living in the blurred lines since you walked away. Am I losing my mind, or just keeping you alive, building an illusion where we still survive? The walls are spinning and the borders start to fade, lost inside the sanctuary that my grief has made. Please don't wake me up if the truth is built of stone. I'd rather live a lie than face this house alone, 'cause I'm stuck in the blurred lines of reality, losing my grip on what you used to be. A beautiful dream, fighting a waking nightmare, reaching out wide for a ghost who isn't there. Is this a memory or just a trick of the mind, sifting through the wreckage that we left behind? I can't tell the difference between the gold and the gray, living in the blurred lines since you walked away. The shadows shift, the vision breaks. I finally feel how much my spirit aches. A cold glass room, a lonely bed, just blurred lines inside my head. I bought a plane ticket out to the coast, trying to outrun your beautiful ghost. Now there's 2,000 miles of concrete and clay between the apartment and where you still lay. I look at the map on my cracked telephone and look at the grid of this city alone. The area code on my screen is a wall that keeps me from making that desperate call. They say that the miles make the memory blur, like a watercolor picture of the way that we were. But the further I travel, the closer you feel, and the phantom limb pain is the only thing real. Oh, I'm loving you from a distance tonight, watching your world running out of my sight. You're a star in the sky that I never can touch, a beautiful habit that cost me too much. I'm keeping my hands in my pockets so I don't reach for a shadow and start asking why. It's a quiet baseline, it's a heavy resistance, this tragic design of just loving you from a distance. I know what you do when it's 7 o'clock. You're unlocking the door at the end of the block. You're pouring the wine, you're turning the page, living different stage, and I am a stranger across a great sea who knows every secret you hid under key. It's a sophisticated torture to know you so well, while trapped in the silence of my own private hell. Should I pull down the borders and pack up my pride, or run back to the storm that we buried inside? No, the map doesn't lie and the highway is clear. We were toxic up close, we were dangerous near. So I'll stay on my side of the mountain divide, with a broken-hearted love that I'm forced to hide. Two different time zones, two different skies, and a permanent sorrow behind my own eyes. I'm turning the light off, I'm closing the door, leaving my heart on this faraway floor. Loving you from a distance, across the great divide. Pour the box out on the living room rug, the cardboard edges of our favorite hug. 1,000 interlocking moments from the start, when we were building up this fragile work of art. I found the corner piece where we first caught a glance, and all the vibrant colors of our reckless romance. But the cardboard is warped and the images fade, and I'm sitting in the ruins of the picture we made. I try to force the edges, try to make them align, trying to connect your baseline with mine. But the harder I press, the more that it breaks, leaving nothing but the dust of our heavy mistakes. Oh, the pieces don't fit anymore, my love. No matter how we pray to the sky up above, the shades have all shifted, the borders are torn, and the picture we're chasing is battered and worn. I wanna hold the frame, I wanna make it right, but we're staring at a puzzle that lost all its light. We can't force a beautiful thing to restore when the pieces don't fit anymore. Here's the morning that we slept through the rain, and here's the jagged fragment of our very first pain. I used to know exactly where your shadow would bleed into the quiet spaces of the things that I need. But now your edges are sharp and mine are too blunt. We're just two different stories on a desperate hunt. We're trying to match up a winter to spring, and wondering why we can't fix a single thing. Shall we sweep it all back in the dark of the box and accept that our love ran right into the rocks? It's a heartbreaking truth that I hate to admit, that a beautiful picture can just cease to fit. jagged little edge, a broken design, a picture of a life that is no longer mine. I'm closing the lid, I'm walking away, leaving the fragments scattered in the gray. The pieces don't fit anymore, so I leave them on the floor. The city screams outside my apartment block. The sirens wail and the heavy engines roar. I hear the steady ticking of the kitchen clock, and traffic slamming past my front door. The neighbors down the hall are throwing quite a scene, their voices breaking through the thin drywall. But I am staring blankly at a glowing screen and feeling absolutely nothing here at all. You used to quiet down the chaos in my head with just a whisper from across the messy bed. But now you're gone and took the silence when you left, leaving me completely frozen and bereft. And I am numb to the noise, static in my ears, drowning in the silence of these lonely years. The world is getting louder, but I can't even care. I'm breathing in the emptiness you left right there. A heavy bass line pounding through the concrete floor. Can't shake the memory of your slammed out door. They can turn the volume up, I'll never make a sound. Numb to the noise while my world falls to the ground. I walk into the subway station down below, the metal screeching loud against the iron rail. A crowded sea of faces moving fast and slow, and voices carrying a long, weary tale. I left my headphones sitting back upon the shelf because the racket doesn't bother me today. I'm trapped inside a quiet prison with myself since the moment that you chose to walk away. You used to quiet down the chaos in my head with just a whisper from across the messy bed. But now you're gone and took the silence when you left, leaving me completely frozen and bereft. And I am numb to the noise, static in my ears, drowning in the silence of these lonely years. The world is getting louder, but I can't even care. I'm breathing in the emptiness you left right there. A heavy bass line pounding through the concrete floor. Can't shake the memory of your slammed out door. They can turn the volume up, I'll never make a sound. Numb to the noise while my world falls to the ground. Scream my name or try to break the glass, nothing kind of trace the thick and heavy mess of a broken heart that simply went to sleep to save itself from feeling secrets way too deep. The roar of the crowd is just a distant hum when every single nerve has finally gone numb. Cause I'm still numb to the noise, static in my ears, drowning in the silence of these lonely years. The world is getting louder, but I can't even care. I'm breathing in the emptiness you left right there. A heavy bass line pounding through the concrete floor. Can't shake the memory of your slammed out door. They can turn the volume up, I'll never make a sound. Numb to the noise while my try to find my feelings, maybe I never will. A ringing sound inside my head, numb to the noise in an empty bed. The moonlight cuts a line across the sheets, right where the middle meets the end. I'm tangled in the fabric of the past, trying to find a place to mend. The clock is ticking louder than before. In this house that's grown so wide, I'm reaching out for something I can't touch, with nowhere left to hide. Now I'm sleeping on your side of the bed, trying to catch the ghost of who you were, tracing patterns of where you used to lay, in a space that's just a hollow blur. It's a quiet kind of lonely, it's a heavy kind of blue, just counting all the heartbeats that I'm spending missing you. Yeah, I'm sleeping on your side of the bed. I left your pillow exactly where it fell, like a monument to what we lost. I'm staring at the ceiling in the dark, calculating what this silence cost. Your scent is fading, drifting from the room, like a memory that's turning into gray. And I'm just a traveler in a land where you've already walked away. Now I'm sleeping on your side of the bed, trying to catch the ghost of who we were, tracing patterns of where you used to lay, in a space that's just a hollow blur. It's a quiet kind of lonely, it's a heavy kind of blue, just counting all the heartbeats that I'm spending missing you. Yeah, I'm sleeping on your side of the bed. They say that time is supposed to heal the ache, but time just makes the distance feel so long. I'm playing back the melody of us, but I can't remember how to play the song. I'm just drifting in the current of the dark, searching for a spark that's gone to seed. The sun is coming up, but it doesn't feel like day. Just another morning that you're miles and miles away. I close my eyes just for a little while, sleeping on your side of the bed.